Good evening, everyone. Welcome to, I guess it's Sunday today, right? Welcome to Sunday, January the 11th, 2026. Gonna do another round of Steam demos today. Hi, Satinel, how are you doing? I hope you fare well today. I hope the day finds you well today. I hope you fare well today. Sounds like I hope you're saying goodbye to the day. I am well, thank you very much. Bye. Good stream. So yesterday we had that Grandma's demo, Grandma's Detective Society or something. That demo didn't launch. That annoyed me. It still didn't launch today. I still haven't fixed it. In retaliation, I've lined up 4 Steam demos that have to do with detectives that are not that game. And hopefully we'll have time to get through all 4 detective demos today. The first one today is The Detective's Apprentice. Hi, Ja, how are you? This is gonna vary then. 43.3. Hey, Yasmiri. Almost halfway there. I'm good, thank you. I am doing well. I have 4 demos lined up today, I was saying, and all 4 of them are detective-based games. I hope to get through them all within the 3 hours, but I'm not sure how long each one is. We'll find out, I guess. This demo released yesterday, and there are no frog detectives sadly, but there's a goblin coming out in a couple of demos. This demo is kind of weird. It released yesterday, I think, but it didn't actually appear in the list of demos. But it did appear in the playtest section of Steam, even though it's not a playtest. I think the dev toggled something wrongly, and because of that, they lost some visibility. I don't know. I'm not really sure how Steam's demo listing thing works. But I had to find this. I found this through other means, rather than through the normal demo means. Yeah, no frogs today. Well, maybe there will be. We'll have to play and find out, right? There might be a frog somewhere. Anyway, you're gonna hop into this game. Much as I enjoy the drum and cymbals on the main screen. My first case. Look at that, there's a bird here. Let me think. Oh, I remember. The fate of a nation hung in the balance. An ancient land agreement had been destroyed. And it was my job to uncover the truth before a war started. What? Replay conversation. Click on the storybook to read it. Close by right-clicking recommended or pressing the X button. Everything in the game may be closed with right-click. Tales from Anira. Whoever solves the most mysteries wins. Best out of 3/4. 1 point each for who and how. I, Cleo, agree to buy Will one large something box of icy blue if he wins. I will agree to buy Cleo 2 cupcakes if she wins. This one's great. I guess we did it before I read the end, but I couldn't figure out how. Thank your aunt for suggesting this book. I loved it. A long time ago, in the great kingdom of Anira, King Sabian ruled over all the land and all the sea with the help of his trusted friend and advisor Tira. One day, the king invited 3 of his richest nobles to a feast. The nobles had been fighting over a piece of land, and the king wanted to resolve the matter peacefully. The nobles arrived one by one. First came Graham, dressed in all green. He gifted the king a gift box containing 1 rectangular emerald as large as a fist. Next came Yella, dressed in all yellow. He gave the king a gift box containing 2 rectangular gold bars, each as large as a foot. Then last came Bland, dressed in all blue. He gifted the king a gift box containing 3 triangular sapphires, each as large as a nose. After the feast, the king reminded the nobles of the land agreement their grandfathers had signed years ago. He announced that the nobles must obey the agreement and asked the archivist, that's me, to fetch it. Sometime later, the archivist arrived empty-handed. He told the king that someone had burned the agreement. Who could have done it? The king asked. Like countless times before, Tira offered to investigate. First, Tira went from the palace to the archive to find clues. Inside, he saw a pile of ash and a burnt-out torch. That must be the burned agreement, he exclaimed. Outside the archive, he found a set of rectangular footprints in the red sand, going both in and out of the archive. He followed the rectangular footprints out to the main path that led to the palace. He noticed many other footprints in the yellow sand, as many people had visited the palace earlier. He reached the palace entrance and found 2 ropes covered in yellow and red sand. Back in the dining hall, he asked the nobles to empty their pockets and show him their shoes. Graham wore triangular shoes that had yellow sand on the bottom. In his pockets were some coins, a pen, and a handkerchief with a big stain. "Why is your handkerchief dirty?" asked Tira. Graham replied that his pen leaked ink on it. Yella wore circular shoes that were completely clean on the bottom. In his pockets were some coins and a handkerchief with yellow and red sand. "Why is your handkerchief dirty?" asked Tira. Yella replied that he didn't want to get the palace carpet dirty, so he cleaned his shoes with the handkerchief before entering. Lastly, Tira went over to Bland. He was wearing rectangular shoes that had yellow sand on the bottom. In his pockets were some coins and a completely clean handkerchief. Tira looked satisfied and said that he knew who burned the agreement. Before Tira reveals the answer, can you figure out who was responsible? The person who burned the agreement was Yella, right? Is that what they're trying to imply here? I think so, right? Yeah, it's Yella. Because of the sand. I mean, it obviously doesn't fit the rectangular thing, but the rectangular thing is because he used this, right? But if the ropes are covered in yellow and red sand, it doesn't matter that Tira's shoes will not be yellow and red. No, Tira's shoes are clean though. I guess the clean shoes are the suspicious part. But the implication is that these ropes, he used these things as a shoe, right? Whatever. It was Yella, said Tira. But the footprints outside the archive were rectangular, just like Bland's shoes. How do you know it wasn't Bland? Asked King Sabium. Select the 2 items that prove it wasn't Bland. Yellow sand, handkerchief. It's the yellow sand under his shoes, explained Tira. The sand on the main path is yellow, whereas the sand on the path to the archive is red. If he had visited the archive, he would have had both yellow and red sand under his shoes. He could also have wiped the red sand from his shoes after visiting the archive, but his handkerchief is clean. But how did Yella go to the archive without leaving circular footprints? Asked the king. Recreate Yella's actions below. This is very Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Yella used pen to join gold bars and emerald. No. He used ropes to join gold bars and ropes. Sorry, the gold bar and the shoes. Yella walked to archive. Yella used torch to destroy handkerchief. Now, to destroy agreement. Tira explained that Yella tied the rectangular gold bars under his shoes using 2 ropes and walked to the archive, leaving behind rectangular footprints in red sand. He then burned the line agreement for torch. Then, all he had to do was walk to the palace, untie the ropes, and Yella threw away gift box near the archive. No, he threw away the ropes near the palace entrance. He used handkerchief with his emerald, no, his shoes. No. No, he used his handkerchief with the ropes, no? What did he use his handkerchief with? He threw away the ropes near the palace entrance. So he put... Oh, he used his handkerchief with the gold bars. Then he put the gold bars in the gift box. The King Sabian received shoes from Yella. Technically correct. Gift box. Tie the ropes and throw them away. Blah 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 blah. Why did you do it, Yella? The king asked. My grandfather was a fool to sign that agreement. I deserve more land, replied Yella, who was behind bars now. The king then made his decision. The land will be divided equally among Graham and Plan, and for your deceit, Yella, you will be sent to prison. The end. Book. Clementine A's passport. Well, that's interesting, but I meant a real case. After all, you are Clementine Ace. Please call me Cleo. I tried to lock down in. Cut it out. Cut it out, please. You and Apprentice, your aunt, Maya Lynch, one of the greatest detectives of her kind. What was your first case with her? Come to think of it, it was a rather tricky one. It was a crime, Most Highness. A murder? No, it was a theft, but a devious one. So I'm Cleo Ace, Clementine Ace, and Maya Lynch is my aunt or something, okay? And the world is moving outside. Was that station named Eileen? No, it's Elrin. Elrin? Who stole my cupcake? I left it on the table outside and went up to get my book. When I came back, it was gone. Who is it? It's obviously this person. She's too smart. Honey, we've all been in here playing this board game. If you think one of us ate your cupcake, you'll need to prove it. How do I do that? First, make a list of all the suspects. Suspects? Aunt Maya, this isn't one of your fancy investigations. It is now. I mean, you know that players have to occasionally leave the room in this game. So everyone who left the room had the opportunity to commit the crime. Crime? Okay, I'll play along. Who left the room? I'm a potential suspect, Cleo. Never trust a suspect's words. What's this? You have to figure this out on your own. You can look at a board and now movement sheets to solve the case. But I barely remember how to play. I have to figure out the rules first. You can read the rulebook. There are some real, let's say, gems in there. Sounds boring. That sounds super boring. Why can't you just tell me who left the room? How about you give it a try, and if you still can't do it, I'll tell you. Take a look around. We'll hold off on starting the next move. Ask me if you get stuck. Great. Click the red pocket item to open your journal and view your tasks. Examine the game board, move track sheet and rulebook. Press tab to view hotspots 0 or 3 done. Understand the game by filling its rules in the rules tab. Okay. Rulebook. Welcome to the world of spy. Someone's drawn all over the page. Teams of 2, move track sheets. Pawn color chosen randomly, blah blah blah. You set at green bridge locations with no pawns on board. Got it. Really? Why are these rules, these rules are redacted? So you need 4 players. Okay, two teams of 2. North Bryn and South Bryn. Pawn color chosen randomly. One of the 8 green beach locations. And write it down in the box next to start on top of their move track sheets. No pawns must be placed on the board in the beginning. A summary intentions for returning players. Players begin at randomly chosen bridge locations. Is it random? I thought they write down where they want to start. When everyone writes their next move, turn pawn placement begins. Only blue needs to put their pawn on the game board because they're in their home country. something bridge. Red puts pawn on board. Yellow sees red pawn and realizes they've been arrested. So yellow starts in south 17. His first move is south 18. Red starts in south 11. His first move is in south 10. Red puts pawn on board. Yellow must realize they've been arrested because they're next to red's pawn. Yellow reveals own position by putting pawn on board. Blue leaves the room. And then there's some kind of recruitment rule we don't know. When you get recruited, you have to work for the opponent, but you're still a citizen of your home country. So yellow is still Team North, and blue is your teammate. Blue doesn't know yellow was recruited. Why? How do you not know that though? Oh, there's a recruitment thing here. If something happens, yellow wins. If not, blue wins. Turn 3. Yellow takes pawn back off board. Green puts pawn on board. No arrest takes place. Turn floor. Red arrests yellow again. Blue leaves room. Since yellow is already recruited, no recruitment takes place. Okay, so there's a lot of incomplete information. So first we have to go to this. When a player is in their home country and not on a bridge, their pawn must not be put on board. Home country off a bridge also must not. Well, no, this is must. So okay, I guess that part I don't understand that part. Blue needs to put their pawn on board because they're in their home country and not on a bridge. Oh, okay, so N10, S17 to S18. Yellow is not in the home country and not on a bridge, but they don't put the thing down. S11 and S11, they're still on the bridge. S11 to N11, still on the bridge. Okay. Home country and not on bridge must be put. Home country on the bridge must not. Enemy country must not. Enemy country on the bridge must not. A player may make an arrest by going to adjacent location as their opponent. Resting player's pawn must be visible on the board. Arrest may take place only on the arresting player's home country locations, right? Non-bridge home country locations. In arrest, the arrested player's teammate must leave. Incorrect. Okay. Arrested player's teammate must leave the room. This one we know for sure, right? Damn this thing. Okay. Now we're already very deep into the weeds here. Thanks. I don't actually get to see the bar right now. But right now I have to solve this. Okay, so the arresting here. Red puts pawn on board. Yellow sees red's pawn. The yellow right now is adjacent. Realize you've been arrested. Yellow must reveal own position by putting pawn on board. But the pawn is actually here. The red pawn moves in. Wait, no. So it's not adjacent. It's actually the same tile. They moved to the same tile. Going to same location as the opponent. Which team is each player in? Oh, Sebastian's on N4, obviously. Wait, Sebastian's on N4. Dad and Aunt Maya are here. Mom is on N1. Sebastian's on N4 and his tile is visible. That means he is in north. Mom is on N1. The N1's a bridge. N6 is a... Dad and Aunt Maya are on opposite teams, right? So Mom is on South Brain. So the yellow tile is... View save screenshot by holding left click over camera button. Okay. So the yellow tile is on South 6. Who's yellow? I guess I don't know whose is whose color. Wait, no, they're not on the same tile. One's on N6 and one's on S6. So S6 is visible. So X6 is a home tile. So Aunt Maya is south. That's on N6, which is circled. But his tile is invisible. Why is his tile invisible? Doesn't that mean he's also south? Which means Mom, who's on N1, is north. There we go. You'll get a confirmation every time you fill 2 sentences correctly. 0, 6, and 10. Who was arrested and who left the room in the highlighted turns? So now we have north, south, south, north. There was a conflict here. So in south, on turn 4, there was a conflict on south 6. Sebastian was arrested. So Mom left the room. In turn 5, Dad was arrested. So Aunt Maya left the room. In turn 9, conflict happened on South 2. So but it's between 2 North people. But that means Sebastian got compromised, right? So Mom was arrested. So Sebastian left the room. That doesn't make sense though. What happens there? I didn't read that far into the rules. So this is a compromise. They were both on Team North. This is nobody left the room. I don't think anybody left the room here. In turn 11, Mom was arrested, so Sebastian left the room? No. See, I didn't read the rules far enough to tell. It's like this page, I understand. This page gets weird. So there's a cat and an octopus. Okay, so we have to conclude what happens here. This is wrong, right? Something wrong here. It's not this either. Wait, if that was arrested, so that... This one might be might be easier to figure out first. So that up till this point, so that and Sebastian, they're both on North, but Sebastian is compromised. Oops, I keep hitting right click. No, this is wrong. This is all wrong. I'm gonna fill them in first anyway. So in here, this guy did not move, right? Sebastian didn't move. When that came in here, that moved onto the same tile and arrested Sebastian. Or did the arrest happen the other way? Because right now, the N1 tile is visible. That's Mom. The S6 tile is visible. That's Aunt Maya. But I guess what I'm not sure about is if you arrest someone and you flip them, can they still arrest someone in their home kingdom or not? Because this part doesn't really make sense because it's North and North. But we don't know what the mechanic is because it got scribbled out. Ooh, this is a brain teaser. I do like this actually. I kind of really like this. You have incomplete information you have to try and figure out. Yeah, but the way that it's structured, even if you guess, you will there is a hint system which I'm trying to avoid. But even if you guess, you'll eventually get 2 of them correct. Then you can figure out from there. Yellow's already recruited. No recruitment takes place. Instead, Team South can earn espionage points. Blue doesn't know Yellow was recruited. Green gets arrested by Blue. Red leaves room. Green gets arrested by Yellow. So they're on different sides. Red leaves. So Sebastian was arrested, so Mom left the room. Was Sebastian flipped? We don't know. Dad was arrested, so Aunt Maya left the room. Was Dad flipped? We don't know. Term 9, Mom was arrested. So Sebastian so that means Sebastian flipped. But it doesn't make sense that he would leave the room, right? Yeah, I don't like this. I think this is more correct. But in turn 11, Mom was arrested by Aunt Maya. So Sebastian left the room? This doesn't make sense though. No, oh wait, no. But they're on south. It can't be Sebastian who got arrested by Mom, right? Because they're on south. You can only arrest... Play may make an arrest by going to the same location as the opponent. The arresting player's pawn must be visible. Arrest may take place only on arresting player's non-bridge home country. So Mom could not have arrested Sebastian on south too. It would have to be the other way around. No, this is nobody was arrested. So nobody left the room. Ah, okay. This makes a lot more sense. Turn 11. Mom was arrested, so Sebastian left the room. Okay. What is this dark blue, light blue? Does this mean that... Oh, this is not selected. Okay. Okay. I forgot that nobody was an option. Turn 11. Mom was arrested because in south, so Sebastian left the room. In turn 12, Dad was arrested. So Aunt Maya left the room. In turn 13, we don't really know, but it will be the same thing, right? No, it's not the same thing. Wait, which one's a bridge? Oh, and one's a bridge. Nobody was arrested, so nobody left the room. Okay. Look at me go. New task. Talk to Aunt Maya. Phew, that was hard. Aunt Maya, was this your revenge for the drawings in the rulebook? Not revenge, dear, but it's good to reflect on one's past actions from time to time. Alright, other than that, everyone left the room at some point. Now what? Perhaps you should try piecing together all events leading up to the crime. What did you do from the moment you took your cupcake out of the box? I went to the kitchen and opened the cupcake box. There were 5 cupcakes inside. I took out my cupcake and put it on a plate and... Oh right, the doorbell rang, so I left to answer the door. It was my friend Will returning something. Then let me think, oh, the phone rang and you answered it. You said it was for me, so I said goodbye to Will and talked on the phone for a while, blah blah blah. Then Sebastian came out and kept trying to talk to me, so I hung out and we talked for a bit. Then he went back in. I left my cupcake in the kitchen, so I went back and got it. I put a cupcake on the table in the entryway. Then I went upstairs to get my book. When I came back down, the cake was gone. Excellent, now let's talk to the witnesses. Witnesses? Both your mom and Sebastian were out in the entryway at some point. Perhaps they saw something? While I waited in the entryway, I saw you at the door talking to Will. Then I got thirsty, so I went to the kitchen. I had some water and tidied up a bit. I noticed the window was open, so I closed it. Then I went back to the entryway. Soon after, I was called back here. I just talked to Cleo and then came back in. Can we get back to the game? I know you're a traitor, Mom. You're going down. Interesting. What about you, Aunt Maya? What did you do when you were outside? While you were outside? I think you already have enough to solve the case. You'll have your answer once you examine the entryway and kitchen. That cupcake was on this plate. All that's left now are pink crumbs. And drops of something brown too. There's orange hair on the counter. No one in the house has orange hair. How strange. Window still closed? Don't leave the window open, Cleo. Sebastian keeps getting inside and eating. Not your brother, the neighbor. Not your brother, the neighbor's cat. Kids, don't leave your dishes. Put them in the sink. I don't like riding ferries or eating cherries and strawberries. My least favorite things. I don't like cherries either. I don't like sticky leather or playing in rainy weather. I don't like scratchy sweaters or birthday forgetters. This might become significant later. I'm going to the bakery tomorrow. Write down what you want against your name. Menus on the fridge, Dad. Okay, so either the cherry choco or the strawberry cupcake. Pink crumbs with something brown. Cherry choco was ordered. Blueberry muffin and chocolate cupcake was ordered. Choco vanilla was Well, this is not important, I think, because these... Well, I don't know what's important. There's a plate in the sink, there's pink crumbs and also some orange hair. The cat's been here. Oh, I also have to do... Oh, okay, never mind. I have to go back and do these things. Okay. So let's go do some of this. So, Mom, blueberry muffin. Oh, I have to take a picture of this. Then when I go here, I can hold this to bring this up. So, Mom ordered blueberry muffin. Cleo ordered... I ordered chocolate, not chocolate cupcake, not cherry chocolate fillings. Dad said the right orders. One person ordered nothing, right? Well, Dad said the right order, so Dad ordered nothing. Or Dad ordered whatever was fifth. So Dad did not order this and Dad did not order this. I ordered the one out here, which was pink with something brown. So I ordered probably this. The one in the kitchen was already eaten. That was a strawberry. Who ordered? I'm not sure who ordered what. And who wrote this? Someone doesn't like cherries and strawberries. I don't know if that's me or if that's... Well, it's one of these two, right? And I ordered cherries, so that was Sebastian's. Sebastian doesn't like cherries. Sebastian ordered chocolate. And Dad wouldn't ask people to write down their orders and then write down his order here as well. So Maya ordered cherry chocolate. Dad ordered strawberry. Oh, but that's wrong. Oh, I have this twice. No, this is wrong. So wait, no. So I didn't order cherry chocolate. I ordered chocolate vanilla. No. I must have ordered strawberry then. Dad ordered chocolate vanilla. There we go. Because I couldn't have ordered either of these two due to this. And there was pink in my bowl. There was pink and brown there, so I thought it was cherry and chocolate. But that means we took the wrong cake. The wrong cake was taken. Put events in the correct order. Mom, Aunt Maya, Sebastian, Aunt Maya. So Mom tidied up and so the doorbell rang. No, first doorbell rang and I answered it. Mom tidied up. The phone rang and Aunt Maya. Sebastian left. Write the book. Observations. This section is optional. If you'd like to piece together the clues yourself, or if you think you already figured out what happened, skip to the Solve tab. Okay. So I put Aunt Maya's cake in kitchen. I think. Yeah, because I put the wrong cake on the kitchen, right? I think. Then I No. Then this was Aunt Maya ate Aunt Maya's cake kitchen. Mom tidied up and shut the... No, not the cat. Oh, someone ate Aunt Maya's cake. Someone. I'm not sure who. Is it Aunt Maya? Isn't it the cat? The cat's name is also Sebastian. Aunt Maya's cake was nobody ate it yet. Aunt Maya's cake was cherry with chocolate. The one in here is cherry, so the cherry one is eaten with it has orange hair. The one out here, oh wait, so this is pink and brown. So this is someone else's. So this is Aunt Maya's. Okay, no, never mind. So this might not be right. So this is someone put Aunt Maya's cake kitchen. I brought the cake from the kitchen to the entryway. So this cake that she brought was Aunt Maya's cake. This one was originally her own cake. Then Sebastian ate my cake. Sebastian left, I brought them. Aunt Maya ate Aunt Maya's cake. Entryway. This is a very interesting case. Okay. Dad, no cheating in this round. I figured it out. Sebastian ate my cake. What? No, I didn't. You're such a... Not you, the neighbor's cat, Sebby. He must have climbed in from the kitchen window. I'm always telling you to not leave it open. At least it wasn't a chocolate cupcake. Haha, so it's your own fault your cake got eaten. Shut up. Anyway, Sebby must have eaten it before Mom went to the kitchen and shut the window. Mom also tied it up. She must have kept the dirty plate in the sink. Then after I hung up the phone, I went to the kitchen and found a cake that looked just like mine on the counter. Aunt Maya's cherry cupcake looked very similar to my strawberry cake. Someone must have put a cake on the plate in the kitchen. That's right, I wanted to eat my cupcake, so I took it off the box, but I heard the phone ringing in the entryway. After answering the phone, I was called back to the living room, so I thought I'd get my cake from the kitchen later. And so I brought Aunt Maya's cherry cake from the kitchen to the entryway, thinking it was mine. While I was upstairs getting my book, Aunt Maya came out and saw her own cake on the table. I recognized my cake. The cherry cupcake is a slightly more reddish color than the strawberry. Only you'd be able to tell, Aunt Maya. So you must have realized that I was about to eat your cake, thinking it was my own. I had a hunch, yes, so I finished it off before you could. So technically you're the thief, Cleo. You were about to eat Aunt Maya's cake. I didn't though. Sebby is the real thief. He must be punished. With lots of pets and cuddles. Alright, I know you're messing with me. You know I meant an actual case. With the police involved, like a murder? How many stations still Hammer? Let me see. From here, Hammer is there. We are at M. We started at Alreen. M is Miss Lake. I remember this because the name looked like Eileen. M is Miss King. So this is very tricky. So they actually tricked us. Oh, we started at Velt here. Velt to Colbean. How many to Emma? We cannot be this because this is after the station name starts with M. If he's going to Colbean, he would have gotten off here before Mole Creek. So it's 5 stops. We're at Miss Lake and it's 5 stops away. But I have to get off at Colbean. That should be enough time. There was a murder at the theater. My friend William was working there at the time. Everything changed that night. Wait, I should have clicked on that. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not important. This play is so boring. I think I'm just gonna hang out with you till... Will, what's wrong? I'm in so much trouble, Cleo. I don't know what to do. What happened? They found a dead body. The police are here and they think she might have been murdered. That's horrible. Do you think I should get Aunt Maya? She might be able to... No, listen. They found a code check token in her hand. Mr. Lane wants me to give the police her name and all the items she checked. So what's the problem? I don't know which items are hers. I'd gone to the bathroom, and when I came back, there was a long queue and I couldn't keep up. Oh no, Will. How many bottles of icy blue have you had? Oh, just, 3. Okay, 4. But now's not the time for an icy blue intervention, Clea. I'm about to get fired. I need this job to save up my half-hour backpacking trip. No, I can't spend any summer stuck at home. My dad says he has big plans to clean the attic. Okay, let's think. Maybe we can try and find out which items belong to the victim. You think so? Yeah, and I'll bet she has ID in her purse or something. Just give us a name. That's brilliant. Okay, where do we start? You tell me. Which items do you think might belong to her? When someone checks an item, I hand them a token and write down the token number, their name, and number of items in the card. I know I messed up the items from tokens 32, 33, and 34, Oxford comma missing, because all the others cards, apostrophe missing, are filled in properly. Can I see them? Do the number of items include the code? Yes, here you go. I miss some details, but I know that I wrote the numbers down correctly and the name exactly as I heard it. Alright. Make observations by clicking on objects. Press tab to view hotspots. This one only has a token number written down as 33. Ali Scott. Number of items 2. Ha! All of these cards have some information missing. What else do you have? I set aside all the items I wasn't sure about. There are 3 codes and 3 bags. And what's the token number that the police wanted you to check? 33. So we need to figure out which of these 6 items belong to number 33. Give them to me, I'll go through them. Here, I was supposed to put text on all of them, but I only managed 1 code. Do you think you can do it? I don't know, what else can we do? I was thinking it's the opening week for this play, people have been scrambling to get tickets. I can't imagine why. Now listen, only the most wealthy and famous people were able to get tickets for tonight. That's true, the only reason I'm here is because Aunt Maya got tickets from a wealthy businessman she once helped. Exactly. I bet most of the people here tonight are famous enough to be in the newspapers. So I have this newspaper from today. Maybe we can find out more from this. First of all, I wouldn't call the Sunday News a newspaper exactly. They cover celebrity gossip. Secondly, I don't think we have the time to read the entire paper. I can. Well, sort of. I've been practicing this new technique where I can read whole paragraphs in seconds. Wow, really? As long as you don't ask me the actual meaning of what I read. So you can see whole paragraphs in seconds. I think everyone can do that, William. No, but I can spot words really fast. So if you ask me to search for your name in the paper, I'll be able to find it instantly. That might actually be helpful. So, what do you want to search for? Let me think about it. Strands of long dark brown hair. It's a green coat. Dear Miss Foyle, I'm your biggest fan. I've seen the light of yesterday at least 10 times. Your beauty and grace are matched by none. Ella Barth isn't worthy of the Royal. Never cared for the What's Her Name director, but you're right in the interview you were robbed. Ella Barth? Relner? No, Ella Barth is someone else. Always and forever your friend, Jimmy. This is a 34. Red coat. Long blue coat. See from Falmouth. Loyal customer name and ID is Mrs. Scott 9873. Mrs. Scott purchased 2 sweaters and a scarf. What did I miss here? Oh. Ask E to book taxi. Drinks with Salik after the play. Book taxi, pack scarf, water plants, apply for passport. E seems to be the one doing most of the errands. Angelica Foyle. 3 years ago, valid for 7 more years. Good back. Light brown bag. Vinny bag. The charity ball was a triumphant success, all thanks to you. We have more than enough for the new chemotherapy wing. Watching you organize such a huge event reminded me of your granny. You were named after her. Bring your husband. Shopping bag from Feldman's contains 2 sweaters and a scarf, so these two match. Sorry, so this. So whoever Scott is also has this purple bag, right? I need to look at this. So Scott, who is not 33, Scott is in either 32 or 34. I don't know which one yet. 33 is... Oh, we don't have any information. Oh, this is 34. So this has to be 32. This has to be 32. Really? But the red code is 32. Where did I go wrong? Two sweaters and a scarf to Mr. Scott. Long blue coat. Yeah, that's Feldman's. And he goes to someone who isn't in token number 33. And he has a blue coat. Maybe the name is wrong? Because he said he wrote down the names as he heard it. Exactly as he heard it. Yeah, make sure the names are spelled correctly. So Scott is correct, but Ellie might be wrong. And I don't know that we know. This one. Find all relevant articles. Colin Scott. Harrison Scott, no. The Rielner Awards were here. We did find 2 of the relevant articles. So the note here is foil. Foil is another thing we have to search for. 2. Angelica foil. Miss Cott. Oops. A woman with long dark hair holding a letter with hearts in one hand and a light coloured suitcase in the other. A woman with short light coloured hair holding a letter with hearts in one hand and a dark coloured suitcase in the other. Angelica Foyle is an entrance. Her sister Miss Cott must be tired from dealing with all her fans. The description doesn't mention which of these women is Foyle. Can't expect anything else from this silly newspaper. One of the things we found long dark brown hair on the coat. The dark brown hair person with a light So dark brown hair person has a light purse. So it's these two, and probably these two. Select. I didn't find any relevant articles. Okay, so not that. Jane magazine? Nope. I'm still missing 2 articles. I think. Yeah, 3 or 5, huh? My current hypothesis is something like this. One more entered incorrectly. Okay. Ella Bath isn't worthy of the Rhino. I don't think this is directly, I'm not sure this is directly related. It's not Ellie's card. At least not, they're not using her name. This. Should look at Vinny back. Husband, maybe we can cheer him up after his monumental loss. If you're talking about monumental loss, it would be this, right? Oh, this is Scott. Ah. So this also belongs. This person also belongs to her. But then something here is off. I'm not sure what. Right of yesterday, the one with Angelina file. That doesn't make sense though. I guess I'm not sure what I'm trying to locate. Let's click on this. Actually, let's click on. Let me look at the other clues. So this is Angelica foil. One of them is Angelica foil. She has the green coat. She's probably in this one. No, she's not. Wait, am I just mixing up the jackets then? So she's definitely here. We had dark hair on the... Unless this was not her jacket. Long dark brown hair. Oh, if this is her jacket, this is, I guess these are not necessarily dark jackets. This could be hers. But then that would still put her in number 32. She's not. I mean, I think she's here, right? But really, she's not. I mean, at this point, just by virtue of trial and error, she should be in here, right? I was probably not supposed to do it this way. If this is 34 and this is 34, she had a dark coat, so this is 34. Stop. This is 34. And this doesn't really make sense. This would have to be... Oh wait, no, if this is 34, these two could be... I think this is Ellie. So this has to be 33. I just had them upside down, I guess. No, still doesn't work. These two are linked. It weren't these three linked? No, 34 had 2 items, so it will be this and... light hair holding a letter with hearts and a dark colored suitcase. Dark hair holding a letter with hearts and light colored suitcase. Oh, but it's not the coat. The coat is 3 buttons or 4 buttons. This is a 3-button coat. So this is her. She's holding a light colored suitcase and a letter. Wait, but that doesn't matter because the suitcase isn't here, right? None of these are suitcases. These are all purses. But she did have the letter. Not that letter. Not that letter. Wait. Wait, that doesn't make sense though. Or is it because more than one code can be in? I guess I was assuming that all that doesn't make sense though. How can this be Angelica Foyle? Linked with the code is correct. So the code I should have seen is correct. But why is the letter in this thing? I guess this is a red herring, maybe? The fact that the letter is here. Like that might be part of the investigation. Yeah, this is not either of the jacket. So this letter being here is very suspicious. And this has to be 34, right? So Angelica Foyle, token number 34, number of items 2. So she has this and probably like one of the bags. Not this one though. This is Ellie's bag. Yeah, this, oh wait, this is Angelica's. I forgot to click on the passport. I was just clicking on this note for some reason. Okay, so the blue one is Angelica's. So this is 34. This is probably 32, but I don't know for sure. the 33 and then Ellie Scott. Ellie Scott's in... But we tried Ellie Scott for 32 and it was wrong. This is because her name is wrong. But I don't know what it is. This is definitely wrong. Who was in number 33? So this is Ellie Scott. Right, and this is the other person, probably. This one might be... No, this is... Hold on, what's in this bag? Vinny bag. It's short form for Vin something. And it's probably the lady husband, she had monumental loss. This sounds like it's the Scott person who lost in the second. It sounds like this person. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, we have done Angelica Foyle. We have that. I don't think these names matter. I don't know who's in 33. Ella Bar, Jimmy. I don't think those names are relevant now. Yeah, it's just this. I don't think this is relevant. But then, how is this not? Yeah. The letter being in this pocket is really confusing. Is the assistant? It might be the assistant. It might be. Maybe we should search the assistant's name. Intercepted a letter. You might be right. Just this article. You think her name is Alice Cott instead? Or something Cott? That's why it sounds like Scott. No, but it can't be because this one actually has the name Scott written down. Bring your husband. No. What other hints do you have? Someone famous who's worked with her. They might have talked about her. So you're talking about like Ella Barth? But we've already searched that. Yeah, just one. Oh, this guy. Ah. Elise. Her name is Elise. Many audition, natural blonde, many audition, some tried to fake it, dyed hair. This is... Elise card. This I don't know who this person is. Token number 32, Elise card. So she, and yes, thank you. So this Scott person is something else entirely. It's like Vinny Scott or something, hard to say. Elise Scott is this person. What one would be number 33? I don't know what her name is. Her name is the Vinny Scott or something. We don't have a name. I'm not sure how to look for Coleman and Ratner. Oscar Coleman's late mother. So your name after the mother? Arvina. Oh, Arvina. Okay. Talk to William. The dead woman's name is Arvina Scott. Wait, is it? She checked in the blue coat, brown bag, and the pink paper bag. Wow, how did you figure it out so quickly? It wasn't easy, no it wasn't. I knew that Angelica Foyle was one of the people, by the way. She's not a natural blonde. Don't tell Frank Redder. The green coat had a fan letter addressed to her, but dark hair on it. Angelica Foyle has blonde hair now, so the green coat must have belonged to assistant Elise Scott. I also realized that the Mrs. Scott mentioned on the Feldman receipt was actually Arvina Scott. She's the daughter of Oscar Coleman, who calls her Vinnie back. The Scott and the Cott messed me up. So I knew that Angelica Foyle, Elise Scott, and Arvina Scott were the three names. But you had written out Ellie Scott as one of the people. That's when I realized that you must have misheard Ellie Scott as Ellie Scott. And then it all came together, yes. Brilliant, I'll go tell Mr. Lin. Thanks, Cleo, you're a lifesaver. Wait, William? You mean that William? William Langer? Yes. I remember reading about the case. I had no idea you were there that night. They took him right in front of me. I couldn't stop them. No, stop! Aunt Maya tried to intervene, but again, evidence against Will was overwhelming. I knew he was innocent, but didn't know how to prove it. So I asked Aunt Maya to teach me. I remember I was so determined. From then on, I accompanied her on all her cases, trying to learn as much as I could. Then every night, I would come back and chip away at Will's case. At the time, it felt so impossible. Little did I know that it was only the beginning. I'll prove William's innocence and solve many more cases along the way in the full game, which is now on Steam. Thanks for playing. I do like this game. I like the puzzling together of clues and trying to juggle different clues to find the correct pieces to fit in. I very much like the incomplete information board game that they had. Yeah, but if you're not the one playing, if you're watching, it's very different. It's not a good game to stream. It is a good game to kind of poke away at by yourself and doing other things, I guess. That newspaper part was a bit weird because I wasn't sure what keywords to look for. But once I figured out, like they said, once I figured out the Ellie Scott thing, the Scott thing was a red herring, that's when it kind of came together. And I do like that feeling of epiphany. So yeah, good game, interesting game. Oh, I can actually go back to this one. What's this? Ah, I'll ring the hammer. Okay. Cool. Anyway, that's it for our first demo for tonight, The Detective's Apprentice. Fun game. I'll be looking forward to it. Definitely wish this a game if you're interested in it. I'll stop my recording right now and load up the next demo.